Is it stupidly expensive to build your own? Yes and no, Kraid. Like here's the issue I have with it. It's if you go on the holidays or like when it actually on sales, like for example Black Friday and stuff, right? It is pretty expensive to get a good gaming PC what you want. It's like a few $100s, like $700-800 for a good decent PC to like over $1,000. But it is pretty expensive, but I do say it is way better than getting a pre-built PC, because they usually always put like 16 gigabytes of RAM and like less storage space, and it overpriced it a little bit. But it's also, if you don't want to spend too much and just already built stuff and you don't want to build it, some good desktops are fine. There are some like gaming laptops that you can still buy, and again, the gaming laptops are good where you can just carry them around. So in the aspect of you want to be like having your own room, gaming rig, and everything, then yes, like it's maybe expensive, but it's worth in the very long run, because you don't need necessarily upgrade, and you can upgrade it whenever you want. Haven't decided, but I want either a 13th gen RTX 40 series or full 7000. Jesus, dude. With your hopes. I barely try to Fire Emblem games, and there's that mine too. I'm actually considering playing Three Houses on stream too, but it's been like one of those, like I have yet to commit to that. Alright. It's been so long. I don't know when the last time I played this. I don't even remember what the last time I was doing. All I know is that I played this and I stopped because I got tired. So I'll play this. I'll actually play this for a little bit, and because I'm not that tired right now, but I'll play it. I know, like the last time I played this, I consider this pretty boring. I mean, I consider this like a boring thing anyway, but it's one of those like I'll still play it.
What are you playing?
Oh, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. Doing better.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it, dude. I need to maybe change the volume on this thing.
Hey, where is everybody?
Oh, everyone left for a while ago.
They went sleep.
Yeah, it's a turn-based RPG. One day I'll be able to build one. Yeah, one day. It had around springtime when you last played. Really? Spring?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Dude, it's been 6 months since I last played this. I mean, I'm not surprised, but yeah, the only Banjo-Kazooie I played this where it traumatized me. Really? How did it traumatize you? I played Banjo-Kazooie for the first time on stream, 1 and 2, and they're both on my archive channel. If you want to watch that, I glitched 2 actually somehow. 6 months, Jesus.
You know, I'm surprised. I'm not even sure on what I want to do in Pokemon Violet anymore now.
I'm not sure. Wait for the DLC. I'll play with Skull. Oh my god, how do I play this game again? I forgot everything.
Wait, who playing with Skull?
You can play with Skull.
Me?
Yeah. Alright.
There's still a lot that I can still do, because I barely faced any of the trainers in the game.
Oh,
I completed the Pokedex.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. I've had the Pokedex completed for about a few days now.
Wait a minute.
Took me a long while. What are my...
Wait a minute. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. I thought I upgraded this a little bit. Okay, there's 3. I'm just gonna check around. Is this stuff? Okay, so the stuff is here. I was just like, oh man, I thought I thought something messed up there. The game makes Spiral look good, but unfortunately, the game art isn't. I mean, yeah, I mean, like again, some things are fine in this game. Other times it's just not. I just like, again, I never grew up with Banjo-Kazooie, so I never got like in the sense like hurt by it. I just don't think this is as fun as like the original games. Is all. They kind of lost a charm. I don't remember why it traumatized me, but I just couldn't beat the game. Skull's playing Mystery Dungeon. Oh yeah, Skull is playing Mystery Dungeon because Carl got her it for her Christmas gift.
Which one?
Mystery Dungeon DX.
Oh, I have that. I still have yet to beat it.
Oh, you can play with Skull in the sense. Oh no!
I still have yet to play. I still have yet to finish frickin' Digimon Survive, Shimigami Tensei,
Woo!
Paper Mario, Origami King. Still need to beat. The new Pokemon Snap. I still need to beat.
Well, pick a game
I've
that you
got
want to.
quite a bit of games.
You pick a game you want to complete, then go for it. Did you
Moon
grow up
Factory
with the game,
5.
or was it a little bit before your time? Oh yeah, this dang witch scared. Oh yeah, the witch scared you. I grew up with the original. Oh okay, I understand. How difficult the N64 game? Yeah, cause like I never grew up with a lot of N64 games. Like here's my thing with Banjo-Kazooie. I don't think it aged that well in certain areas. I don't think the final levels, the final worlds were just not my cup of tea. They were really not. And I know people will defend it. Personally, for me, for someone who has never played Banjo-Kazooie before and never really paid attention to a lot of that stuff, I don't think it was my thing. I think it was like a bit much.
You're naming Blazer after a Voltorb?
I mean, you can. I usually go by Rotom because that's what my brother did as he's younger. Yeah, I played the N64 and it feels different when I was young. Most definitely. Yeah, it's like...
Rotom I could see.
Yeah, I mean, Rotom was my thing when my brother and I was talking about it a lot in 4th Gen.
Interesting.
Oh, there's actually a thing to do this. Actually, I'm going to do that thing because I like to see it.
Oh, you just drop it in the thing and it rolls down.
Yeah, I was thinking like that.
Isn't just...
Now it's magnetized.
I guess I'll see what they have for the Nintendo 64.
You better teach Voltorb self-destruct. You better. You can't be a Voltorb without self-destruct. I think Mario 64 will still hold up really well. Okay, okay, here's my take on Mario 64. It's great for this time. It was fun, and it has been fun. My issue with Mario 64 playing it now, it's definitely not a game that has aged really well. Level design is small, camera is a bit wonky. I know it's originally like, but it's still one of those games that it just wasn't that. It was hard. It was very hard for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the camera was definitely kind of like the biggest struggle of the era.
Yeah, so it's like it did well for what it did in that era, but nowadays level design is super tiny and all that stuff. Like I don't think it's like if you try to make it to compare it to modern, like if you try to play modern day, it's not an easy game. Like I do not consider that an easy game.
Voltor, do I get to explode?
Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't have the obvious camera shit. Yeah, N64 game. Like here's my James, you want to be a Voltorb?
Do I get to explode?
That's up to Skull. But I will say though, to me personally, I kind of feel like a lot of N64 games are just nostalgic based. Like they have not aged well, is my personal take.
Yeah, I'm not super strongly nostalgic either. Like there are some games that I remember like enjoying, but like going back Like either I've played a game enough that like I don't really feel like I'm getting anything out of it that I haven't already, or
Yeah,
like there's, or like you said, like some of the
I
games.
feel most games nowadays are losing creativity.
not all of them, but you're thinking of AAA games. When it comes to small indie games, it's different. But what did you say, James?
Um, or like you were saying, like a lot of the camera work
Mm-hmm.
in older games. But I mean, understandably, like like 3D was like brand new at the time.
Yeah, it was like its
So
first 3D platform. Yeah, and I understand that too.
yeah. But also, I'm not super nostalgic for like retro graphics. You know, like I think once you get to like around the GameCube era or so, I think things look a little more smooth.
Yeah, PlayStation is a different story there. And Xbox had some smooth polygons. But then again, actually no, Xbox and PlayStation 2 were at the GameCube, right? Era.
I think the first game that I got with Xbox was Jet Set Radio Future. JSRF was probably one of the funnest games I had growing up. But I absolutely loved and adored the crap out of it.
I'm trying to
What
figure.
are you doing?
Wait, can you go through this fence? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, give me a second. Oh my god, you can actually go through the fence.
Everybody, he keeps crashing.
Okay, my stream hasn't crashed yet. It has done that multiple times, I will admit. But not this time, okay?
Well, your stream didn't crash, but you did crash your car.
Yeah, I can always get a new one.
Have you upgraded your car at all?
Before, yeah.
When did
yeah.
this game get to Grand Theft Auto?
I don't know. Skull says you can explore, yeah. I think Sunshine had it right going with Mario 64 format, but they just didn't get enough worlds to make sure. Yeah, like, Sunshine had creativity. It's just that certain levels definitely they didn't get the level design in 3D Mario right yet. It's Galaxy that they got it right, but Mario Sunshine has some awkward levels. Game losing creativity? You mean game companies not capitalizing on it? Yeah, basically. That's why I go with indie games a lot of time nowadays. They have a lot more creative freedom.
Indie games, the only thing that I have with indie games is sometimes it's just too small.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm looking for something bigger. Like a more expanded world or more focused on with story.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of indie games focused on story because it's easier to like. It's easier for one person to write an entire story than it is for one person to pick up to do the work of like an entire animation studio. You know.
I don't know. I mean, we got brilliant people out there.
Oh yeah, all that.
Well, I mean, I guess what I would say I would argue,
Geniuses.
Oh!
like I wouldn't say AAA games have any better stories than indie games, just because like the only thing that I think AAA games have more resources to dedicate to things like, making worlds and animation, especially animation. And like so much animation is expensive.
Yeah.
But like an indie game, like I would say, like it only takes one person to write a story, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to give props to the Double D guy. I love the name.
Oh yeah, it's I think Double D has mentioned that it was not his original intention. If you're thinking Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, like I'm thinking Ed, and Eddie, and I was like, you know what? That's pretty clever.
Let's see. Let's see. I think it's something Nintendo still offers is creativity, and most AAA has gone right there. The problem with Nintendo, I have to say, is that they capitalize on the more popular franchises and not like giving other franchises a chance. Like I'm glad that Pikmin 4 is getting a chance, but they're definitely more of like focused on guaranteed like money making as all. Let's see. Well, small games usually have a cheaper price, even though Nintendo got way too creative with Paper Mario series. That's true. I mean, it's still creative. Indie games are small because I guess like made by usually done. They're made by like a handful of people. Paper Mario was great. Emphasis on was. Not all indie games are small. Hollow Knight means yeah. Well, thank you for complimenting on my name, says D.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out what game I want to play.
Maybe one day,
Hard
like
to like it.
one day I will get like my own game, and they'll be on the, upon the not only just the greats, but also be remembered for all time. I still plan to make my own game. When that will be, I'm hoping within the next decade. It's making progress, at least.
Yeah, like I would agree that like indie games, you're
I
not.
believe Ori is considered an indie game.
It
Not
was
exactly.
it was an indie game, I
Moon
think.
Studio? No, not really. Like it's kind of the thing where there's not really like a fine line between indie and AAA, because Moon Studios is about 80 people,
Yeah,
which
Then
it's way too large to be indie.
what constitutes the difference?
I think indie it's more of
Generally,
like
size like AAA, you're getting into like Call of Duty level, the heavyweights. I think
Is it graphics? Is
no, it's
it
not graphics. It's
it's the size. It's
like
how much manpower you have
yeah,
to throw.
it's literally
Mostly.
manpower. I honestly I consider more indie games
oh,
more
it's more based on people?
yeah,
Yeah, like how many like Moon
Like if a
Studios.
smaller studio of like 20 people versus a
300
large corporation of like 1,000 people.
yeah. Like I consider like I honestly I know Ori is a little bit of a fine line, but I still consider it an indie game because they weren't at least bought by Microsoft at the time when the first one came out.
Mhm.
So
I
at the
mean, I can understand that.
yeah, so at the very least, to me specifically, I
I wonder.
I like the aspect of um indie game. I think they were first in it. No deadlines is indie. There's always a deadline, Kraid, because like indie games have to make money, and if you dedicate time to making a game, there's always a risk like you have to make something. Otherwise, you are there's gonna be a problem. Like there actually will be a problem.
So I'm wondering then, what about
Oh wait, I know where to go now. Jesus, it took me forever. I was like looking at this wrong. Oh, I'm driving
new
underwater, guys.
outbreaks? Yeah, new outbreaks.
Guys, I'm driving underwater,
Which one do you
guys.
want to do first?
I don't know.
None of the ones I'm wanting. Maybe I should probably
Wasn't
go back.
Phasmophobia? Phasmophobia was made by one guy until they got like actual like people now. So yeah, Phasmophobia is technically still indie, but it's a little bit bigger now. But sometimes these games take years. Yeah, they do. That's another issue.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it's like in searching.
I wonder if Ark ever. I think Ark was at first a indie
I would not be surprised. Yeah. Hold on.
before a lot of their like partnerships and stuff like that started occurring.
I mean, yeah, more popular the game, the more emphasis on people want to get more onto the game and everything.
I mean, Ark will still be one of my favorite games of all time.
That's good.
You know, and I really hope they really do something better with the storyline than what they currently have right now. Because
Uh.
really, Arc didn't have much.
More like a side project took a long time. I know Aim 2R took a long time to make. I don't care how long it takes. Prime. This is well. Here's my stance on Prime 4. I'm okay with them taking their time. But here's my issue with waiting, is that with game companies announcing games early, and I'm kind of like in the same boat with people with that thought process. It's like so for example, like Metroid Prime 4 and Breath of the Wild 2, they announced them at the beginning of when Switch was released, and it took like literally 5 years for at least Tears of the Kingdom to be at least set to release.
Oh, that's true.
And then like Metroid still hasn't got an update. I know they had to restart development. And then there's also the fact of like other stuff. Like I'm fine with hyping it, but give it like 3 years in advance. Not like 5 or more. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like and it's well,
Dead Island's an exception.
Dead Island's a bit weirder, yeah. But here's my other thing with it, because like there's a new Star Wars game coming out, right? And,
oh yeah.
And I agree with people. Oh no, crap. I agree with people with what they say about it, actually, because the Star Wars game in itself is just a concept trailer. You have literally nothing idea in it, and some of the stuff may be cut. Like, concept trailers are just concept trailers. They don't really exactly give you a full idea of what may stay and what may
How
not.
can that drive in water? The flipping cart. Like, you'd get the crap shocked out of you.
Yeah.
It's assuming that the power is not insulated.
Yep.
I mean, does that look like it has a propeller on it?
I mean, the problem would be,
It does.
one, if it's buoyant, it's not getting enough traction with the ground, because, like, in order to gain traction on ground, you have to apply downward force.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fact that you're literally in a liquid, and everything is wet, and it's really hard to gain traction on a wet surface, let alone something that's literally submerged in water.
You're wet.
Yes, thank you for noticing.
Like E3 showcase games released over 2 years to make. Yeah. So many 3D, so many 3Ds in between consoles and were released in 2000. Yeah.
I will say this. I can understand the pandemic.
Yeah.
That whole thing, I will excuse all the games that were going on.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I will excuse them all because, you know, when a pandemic happens, you can't expect anything to go right. And those that do, I'm sorry, but you kind of burst in your own bubble there.
Oh, I have to move the stick around? You gotta be kidding me.
I'm about to do most of my dailies and stuff like that anyways for Pokemon. I'll probably start doing Scarlet hopefully this week and try to have Scarlet done.
Okay, so I think I know what to do now. Time to go back in the water. This game basically doesn't have an actual objective. Yeah, it doesn't. Like,
I mean, you're trying to find
there is an actual objective here and there, but the fact of the matter is that you have to figure it out. I mean, this is back in it's kind of replicate the days of where like you kind of had to figure out stuff, like kind of like what Metroid would do and stuff like that. But this is still one of those, like, it's not exactly well made a lot of time because you're still trying to figure stuff out. Also,
Didn't Conquer have the same thing? Where you kind of had to figure out where you had to go.
I mean, that was during the era of literally figuring out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, like, this is also me playing a game that was I haven't touched in 6 months, according to Skull. So I have to remember something.
This game a good bit.
I mean,
Who was on earlier?
Kyle, Janine, Chris, and Jamie.
Oh, I was. Wait. Why did Kyle have to go to bed?
He's
Kyle doesn't
tired.
work, does he?
Yeah, he does. He's worked 2 jobs.
Yeah, but he's also like, he's trying to have a normal sleep schedule.
I think he works as a teaching assistant and a transcriber.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
Careful.
wow. I didn't know. I didn't even know he had a job.
He had, yeah. I can see why it haven't escaped this game in 15 years. Yeah. I mean, it's different. I think the attorney games would have been a better choice. Maybe so. But then again, it's one of those, like, I've been planning to play this game for a while. And same thing with the, Ace Attorney game. I need to finish each one up, is all. And I still have to do, request games. I got 3 of them in the backlog now. One is, Mike's requested game, the guy who just joined us, D. He requested Sonic Heroes. I still need to finish that up. I need to start that, I should say.
Speaking of Sonic,
Yeah.
the soundtrack for the new game is pretty dope.
Yeah, it does. Like, I've listened to some of it, and it was actually pretty good. I listened to Vandalize. Vandalize is pretty good.
It's kind of got like a bit of a metal to it.
I mean, one thing that Sonic games never fail to do is make actual, like, good music in their games, no matter how bad the game is.
Yeah, I guess I never really like the only Sonic game that I've really played was Sonic 2 for the Sega Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Shadow the Hedgehog, which was I don't know, I just didn't vibe with it.
It may be a better game, but Blaze playing bad games on stream sometimes is dangerous. Superman 60. Oh boy. Oh, you actually like Superman 60? Should do. Okay, here's the thing. I have actually like. Oh, I have to bad list bad game. Like, okay. If you want to watch my Superman 64 playthrough, D, it's on my archive channel. It's in the playlist. 3 episodes only. I got sick of it at the end of it. Oh my god. I think I was complaining non-stop about that game for a while. For Sonic 06, I'm actually been saving that to record with Sean and Carl. Obviously, Carl is down to play it. However, the only person who is not down to play it is Sean. And that's why I have not touched it. Like, I want to record it. I don't want to stream it. I want to record it so that you all can see everything. And then when I get a higher editor, they can edit every single moment and be funny. Like, that's what I want to do. And until we get Sean's approval saying that he will actually play it for once, that game is still on hiatus. At least the idea. 100k channel points. Yeah, sorry, D. The only issue why I put it so high is because, one, I wanted to dedicate to the people who actually want to, who actually watches my streams. 2, I didn't want people to constantly request, because it used to be like 10k. And I was like, I realized that's a bit fast. Because I want to play my own games, and they got like so many different requests here and up there. I got 5 years of waiting. True.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
at like 60,000 almost.
I mean, you could also ask like Kraid or someone else to say if they want to use their points for you. You can always do that. I'm not gonna be saying no. I do have the jurisdiction to whether to say I will do it or not. And it's also one of those things is that if it's a game I do own, then I'll definitely consider playing it. But if it's a game I don't own, then it's like I have to see if it's like worth me getting at the moment or not. And it's also like I did reject a couple games being requested because I just didn't feel like it was the right time to even play those games. Some games I'm now being more willing to do, but it's like it's all about the right time. Personally. But for the most part, I've been accepting a lot of games. Heck, I accepted Kraid's Resident Evil 4 I'm not a good horror person. I'm not even a good, like, I don't even play a lot of Resident Evil games. I played 2, and that's it.
Yeah. Like, I'm already jumpy enough as it is without playing a game that's just constantly like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Skull's almost there. I wonder what Skull's gonna request. Craig, do you still have any ideas what you want? The DLC is great. Oh. Well, Mike, have you tried the Resident Evil Village yet? DLC?
Yeah.
The DLC, specifically.
Yeah. DLC, yeah.
Oh, how'd you think of it?
I feel like it was kind of lacking in some areas.
Okay, that's it. Screw this noise. I am looking this up. I've been traveling around for the past hour, like 40 minutes. I don't know where to go.
Wait, I thought you were trying to deposit that thing in.
Yeah, I've been trying to, but it's stuck on the magnet. That means it's somewhere. Where my screen is. You have to upgrade your trolley to MK3. Basically means complete logic box act 3, which is a grunty battle. So you get the floater upgrade for your trolley and find. Oh, I have to get a. It was a lot easier to get these points. Blaze was doing 12-hour streams as a norm. I used to do, yes. I used to do 8, like I used to do 4 to 6 to 8 to 12 for a little bit, but I had to hold back because I actually had to get work and all that stuff ready. It was not a good thing I could do. Oh no, the law. Oh no, the law! Guys, I'm wanted by the law! I just landed on one of these guys.
Can they do anything to you?
They're just pushing me around.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where's the garage? Oh, there's the Mumble garage. Did I beat the... I'm keeping them because I don't know what game is it. Stick around and become regular. You get them within a year. We have a good time here. I think a year will be enough, sadly, based on the time it took to get what I have now. I mean, also Crate has been getting random gift subs for subbing, because like subbing is also increases it, but I'm not gonna ask anybody to sub. The random subbing was different people.
Are you not into subs?
You think.
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
French.
Oh, I think I know what to do. Oh, I think I know what to do. I have to do this tinkering way. Help raids as well help too if I do a lot more raids, yeah.
Do a lot more raids as in what?
Like raiding on streamers and everything.
Hmm.
Now I'm lost. Where do I go?
I was tempted to try out this Warhammer 40k Dark Tide game that came out.
Oh yeah?
Because it's on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, unfortunately, I guess the sad thing about Game Pass games is, well, some of them are actually pretty good, and I'm like, you know, it's only about the price of a Netflix subscription, so like I'm glad that like I have like some games to try out that I'm like, oh yeah, that was actually pretty good, but like there's also a fair amount of games, like maybe around a quarter of the games that make it to Game Pass aren't even functional. Like you'll just see, like it's not uncommon to see reviews on Game Pass that are like just get the Steam version or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like people will be like, oh yeah, the Game Pass version will just crash or just won't launch or will lose your save data, and like And like meanwhile, you go to Steam and look at the same game, and it's like, very positive, 90% positive review rate. And you look at the same game on Game Pass, and it's like 2 stars out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a lot of the games that are just kind of put onto Game Pass, like, are just not really, they're kind of neglected. But I mean, it's only like it, even if it is the minority, it is kind of disappointing when you see like, oh hey, this AAA super hyped game, and it's like people that all you see in the reviews are like game is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like at least a portion of those reviews are people probably overestimating their hardware, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Also, time zone differences are a thing. Yeah. Well.
but some of the games are legitimately just like broken. Like
Yeah, that's true. And we also have to play certain. It's a different version than the Steam version too. Like we've learned that with Halo Wars.
Yeah, I also took a look at the recommended specs, and it's like you should have a 3060. I'm like, oh no, like that is a bit asking a bit much at this point in time. Also, Monster Hunter Rise is coming to Game Pass in January, mid-January.
Mm-hmm. How do I get this? Yeah, time zone differences are honestly a pain in the butt too. Why is this not working? There we go. Oh my god, this is getting annoying.
What?
At this point, I'm just gonna have to look up a video for this. Oh, there's a base. God freaking dang it. I'm doing the complicated path. I was driving around for like a good hour, and there is this person just drives up on the side. What the frick is it? Oh, is it right here? God dang it. God freaking dang it, it was up there. Oh my god, I spent like an hour just driving around. Freaking like I thought I had to do stuff. That just pisses me off.
Yeah, you should. A lot of times in a game, if I can't figure something out, like like within a few minutes, or not necessarily, like sometimes I'll stick with something if it's like.
Yeah.
Like if it's like if it's more like a collectathon style game, like I'll probably if something just seems a bit like dense, I'll just kind of go, try something else for a bit and then come back to it, when it with a fresh pair of eyes.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Aussie time. I mean, that's the issue, is that we don't have many Aussie peoples to stream anymore.
Yeah, some of the people I subscribed to over the last, or not subscribed to, like people I followed on Twitch in the last like couple of years, like are Australian, because like I would just I didn't really have for a while. I didn't really have anything resembling like a normal sleep schedule, so I was just like I would just be up at like 4 in the morning or something,
Yeah.
and I would just be like, "Oh, hey, who's on? Oh, it's the Australians."
This is why I stick to streaming 2-3 games so I don't run into these issues when I'm low doing. I mean, I like doing multiple types of games. That's my personal thing. I stick to like a bunch of multiplayer games so I can have options. And then any games that I want to have story progress in, I make note of it with friends to try to beat. And then there's also the issue like just single player games I want to just beat in general. I don't need to do that.
Speaking of games we started, or is Aliens Fireteam Elite? Is that something we were going to go back to at any
Yeah.
point? Or...
Yeah, I was thinking of going back to it. I was thinking of... See, the issue is, I confirmed with the online that apparently the Pathogen DLC is not available unless we actually all purchase it together.
Because the part of the deciding reason why I agreed to play it was because it was already on Game Pass, and it's leaving in like 2 weeks.
Oh. Yeah, we should beat it. I have it bought and everything. Let's make some time at fine tomorrow maybe if we can get Chris to play it earlier. We can try to get Chris to play it as soon as we can. If not, Monday would be the best chance for that. I was literally waking up at 8 p.m. every day. I remember that. Oh, see, you and I are different. You have friends, I don't. Dude, we're all friends here, dude. We can all play games together.
Why am I singing Katamari? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. As long as you stay around with us, it's like we're all friends here.
We all float down here.
We all float. Oh, hey. I was just playing around there. Okay, time to actually get through the mission. Hey. Oh, that's Magical Garage. Okay. Come on, talk to me. Got time to swap by, blah blah blah. Why are you putting the save thing over the stupid text? Alright, so laugh it up, bird bones. I knock these guys around like ping pong balls. What about you, huh? Alright, shove them out of the ring. In anything approaching spectral time, blah blah blah. Okay, so I have to push them out. Got it. Oh, this is a tank. Cool. Bum ba da dum ba da dun. I'm super slow. Got it. But yeah, dude, we can all play games together. I know my Discord is not active a lot of the time. I try to make it active, but I've been busy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is like... So it's literally a mission of just push them off. That's it. That, like, okay. I guess that's a mission.
The mission.
I remember I only briefly played this because I had a friend in middle school who had the game.
Wait.
But my solution to a lot of things was just shove a giant rocket on it and just.
Lol. Yeah, he's already in it. Let me do this again. I want to... What's a good powerhouse?
The chalky one looks promising.
This is a pusher, though. I never made my own stuff. I'm just using preset stuff. That's true. We do have good games discussion. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did promise Skull, since you guys are on, I am gonna try to see if I can stream the Game Awards, this coming Thursday. I messed that up. I know that many people are not, like, sometimes people call, like, Game Awards, like, the Oscars, like, they don't care about it. I personally like it to see because of, like, it's mainly because of, world premieres, for one thing. And then the fact of, like, if indie developers actually win stuff. Because, in my eyes, if an indie developer wins something, I think that is a big, big plus. Because indie developers' biggest thing is getting recognition. So, like, if a indie dev game wins something, honestly, I consider that a big, big thing.
I mean, part of the reason I guess I don't really get invested in the Game Awards is like a lot of it has to do with how much the marketing budget.
Yeah, and it's also marketing budget. Like, again, like, it's not everyone. I consider liking the rewards and also, like, reveals. That's mainly my thing.
Like if you look at the games that are like competing for like the best games of the year, it's not a coincidence that they're also the games with the biggest marketing budgets.
I don't disagree with that. I very much don't. Let's see. Oh yeah, about that. I heard a head stream with giving a game for every minute. Yeah, Steam Deck. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, so basically, so the thing is that Steam Decks are given for free at every minute, so you have to watch it every minute. You have to. The requirements are obviously you have to be in USA and you have a good standing on your Steam account and you have to register on the Steam page. Like, you can find it on the Twitter or whatever. You can find it somewhere on Google. But you don't watch it on Twitch or YouTube. You watch the Game Awards specifically on Steam. You have to make sure you get that all set up. And every minute, there will be a winner. Like, given a winner to a free Steam Deck. A 512 gigabyte. If you purchase the game also between November 14th and November 14th, 2021 to 2022, then you're good. It has to be a game. It doesn't have to be any specific. I'm not US, so I'm out. That's also true. I think it's just Steam. I think it's just US and Canada, but let me look. Let me just double check for you, because I want to make sure I got this right. Oh, UK or either EU. UK or the EU. So you're good, actually. US, Canada, UK, or EU. I'm pretty sure you're good with that. So you just have to do the link and you're good. Again, like, you just have to watch it per se. You don't have to necessarily watch every single second. I watch it because, again, I personally enjoy it, but yeah. I was thinking about when we were watching Yoga earlier today. I was watching it together. It was chill. Yeah, no, again, like, I enjoy it, and I do want to stream it, Kraid. It's just, I don't think I'll have a lot of things set up by then, but I'll try to. And all that, yeah. Do I have to fly? A simple long jump. Launch yourself off the bottom of the ski ramp. Travel as far as possible upon leaving the ramp, and you lose control. You have plenty of momentum. Okay. Can I fly? Well, if you do, I'll be here. Yeah, no, for sure. I'll let people know. I think I'm cheating. Ah, I see how it is. They instantly thought of that. All right, all right. But yeah, I want to watch it. I'll see if I can do it. I just want the Jiggy. I don't care about the trophy. Oh! So close.
Is that flashing part means it's about to break?
Yeah. Did you actually cheat that? No, I didn't. I almost got to the golden Jiggy. Because again, I only care about the Jiggy in this game. Because Jiggies are the one that gets me the what the like the Jiggy is the only thing that I want because it helps me progress. That's it. Whoa!
Did you just eat yourself?
I did. Jiggy equals more levels, not better car parts. That's a different thing. Oh, I did it. Alright, so I did everything in this level. Now I have to go find the next set of levels. There might be an easier way to get to the end. Not 100% certain. Again, these are big open worlds. Like, these feel like a little bit much for this type of game style, I guess. There might have been ideas for having an actual Banjo-Kazooie, because people say there's evidence for the actual, but it's worth big for no reason. That's true. It's big, but yeah, there's not much to do with it. why do I need to bring this right now? I can just go to the next levels. Okay, I'm registered now. No worries, dude. Dude, I wish anybody luck to get it. James, you should totally register for it, just because. Steam Deck.
For what?
The Steam Deck. You can win a free one
No.
if you. I was asking James though if he wants it, because technically you could just win it for free. God, pick up the stupid box. Yeah, deep. God dang it.
I'm gonna head out for now.
No worries. Have a good night.
Yep. Later.
Where are the other levels? Right there is one.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Like that medic. Remember to beat the medic?
It is going to work, Doctor.
I have no idea.
I think you went a little Scottish there, sort of.
Okay, who's Scottish?
The demo man is Scottish. Medic is German.
Right, I forgot about that. If I win one, I will print your name on the back as a thank you. You don't have to, dude. I'll be happy that if you even win one. Okay. Like seriously, like if you win one, I'm bored and happy. Hey, and you get a Steam Deck like I do. I still do it. I mean, it is your Steam Deck, so it is what you want. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Come on. There we go. God. What name do you want? Just Blaze? Blazer, yeah, Blazer's like, is up to you, dude. That's what I would go for. That's always my thing. The Game Awards will go on for like, I think 4 hours. So that would give about, and that's 30 minutes. So I would say like, that gives about probably close to 300 that will be given away. 200, 300, yeah. They start like at 4:30 PST. Like 4 o'clock is like I want to get ready for it, but 4:30 PST is usually where they start it, because like 5 o'clock or something. I don't know. They started a little 30 minutes earlier is all. It's a phone app reminder, an email reminder. You know, that's actually pretty good. I just wish you luck on it is all. One person's dead.
Oh, wait, are you? Oh, you're trying to kill your enemy racers.
Yeah. That person wants to kill me. I don't think I can do this challenge with that. I need to play games in bed outside of using a Switch, right? Yeah. Oh, that is heavy.
Yeah. For me, laying down is not a comfortable position to play games in.
I mean, just sitting in the bed without you being like without your computer on, kind of thing. It would be a nice way to just casually relax as the night and wind down.
Well, I mean, my bed's not really set up for sitting.
Is it not?
No, like I could sit with my back against the wall, but it's kind of hard.
Don't have any like pillows, cushions, or whatever. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, that guy fell.
I mean, I have a pillow that I sleep on, but I don't have like something that I could like build like a improvised chair out of. Like, I mean, there are pillows you could kind of.
Mhm. Oh, come on. This is hard. I'm trying to just get a jiggy. For Pete's sake. I don't want to build my own. I know I could probably build one, but I really don't want to build my own. Probably have to though. Nope. Want more power though. Where's the engine for this? Where is the engine for this? Oh, come on. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. At least they use some old music. Yeah, they do, actually. This is one thing I hate about customization. It takes forever. I need more speed. What? How do you get more speed? Oh, I need some protection.
It's dangerous to go alone. Teams.
I need more. I need ammo thing. Sure, let me go with like that. This looks like a monstrosity, but I have to do something. Holy smokes, what is that? Oh, I'm going fast. Oh, my front gun is gone. Okay. That's what this detached. Oh no! I'm upside down. Alright. Let me do this smarter. Alright, let me see if this is better now. At least they're not flying off. Oh, I did it. He's off. Oh, I'm going so fast. Guys, I'm going so fast. James, are you proud of me? I'm going so fast.
Nice. Poggers.
Parker. Ah. He's after me. This is part of me that I wish I never have to build stuff, because it just gets to me like I have to think of stuff, and I don't want to do this. This is like a late night game, and I don't want to think right now. How does this building process work? So it's basically like there are power, ammo, and stuff like that you can see on the side when you build a cart kind of thing. And obviously the more speed you have, the faster it is, the stronger it is, it handles more. And also when you want to connect pieces, you have to make sure they're touching something. Otherwise, if they're not touching something, they happen what happened before. They just fall apart. And obviously if you want weapons, you can have weapons, but if they require ammo, you need to have the ammo thing there. You also have to make sure your fuel gauge is good so you can keep having fuels and whatnot. The real question is how does this game work? James, please explain the logic about this game. You're the expert.
Let's see. I mean, I only played for like maybe a total of an hour or two, like in big school. So.
I mean, that's better than nothing. You played a little bit. You played more than I did before I played this game.
I don't really remember anything about this game other than the premise. I did play a game that kind of works like this called Trail Makers, where you build like cars and rockets and stuff.
Mhm. Oh boy.
And in vague terms, it's kind of like Crossout, where you build your own vehicles. Like you can strap on like movement parts and guns.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I get the trophy? Can I get the trophy? And I did get the trophy. I don't care about it. Wait, this game has logic? Apparently.
Why does the computer look like a pawn?
Because it's supposed to be the game master, the original game master. Which Pong is not even technically the original game, if you really think about it. Pong was like is the most popular first game it was ever made, but it's not the first ever made game.
Yeah, it was one of the earliest commercially successful games.
Yeah, like it was like the first commercially successful. Like, I mean, you could have literal Pong consoles, as I watched the AVGN guy explain. You watch AVGN, right?
JV who?
AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah.
No. I know that Carl and Sean did a lot, and that's what they got me into it. He swears a lot.
It's a mole, man.
Mm-hmm. Bottles.
Yeah.
Got a pizza. Ooh, James, you want some pizza?
It's kind of brutal how like Bottles just like, you know, up and dies in the second one.
But he comes back at least.
Yeah, they resurrect him. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Bottles straight up dies. Yeah, in the second game.
Yeah, I remember
Spoilers.
playing, looking back on Banjo-Tooie and just being like, God, why do so many people die?
Mm-hmm.
There's like at least 5 like fatalities in that game, like of major characters.
They did a lot, yeah.
Well, maybe not major characters, but like there's of the deaths I remember, there was the king who got his like life sucked, and there was Bottles. You murder a sentient ice cube and his wife.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I thought I was... Also, is this supposed to be like a play on Papa Murphy's pizza?
Maybe.
Because like the design looked like it.
Is that what it says, Papa?
No, it says pizza.
Pizza.
Like literally pizza. I mean, if your pizza was like this, I honestly wouldn't complain too much. Like the pizza delivered. Oh.
Did you just run over the customer?
Yeah, I did. Wait, would you like games to have some logic, like realistic logic, or would you like games to have like their own logic?
I think it depends on the game. Because like some games, a realistic, like kind of adds to the belief. Like, because some games, I think it kind of makes it more immersive if it kind of. But then again, some games I'm not really relying on like being super immersed in, like say. Like, I guess for the most part, I guess I'm more concerned with like consistency. Like, if the game establishes like, hey, you know, people can there's sentient pizza or so whatever. You know, I don't know where I'm going with this.
I mean, like, yeah, no, like, any logic is good. It just has, I think the best way is, like, your consistency logic. Like, oh. Like, being consistent is needed, otherwise it really takes you out of the game.
Like, I guess, like, if a game is, like, more serious in tone, I guess I would expect it to, like, be a little more on the believable side. But if a game is, like, more on the silly side, like, say, Castle Crashers, I'm not really, like, I'm not really taken out of the moment, you know, by Castle Crashers being silly, because, you know, it's a silly game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But if in a Call of Duty game, if like Superman just comes out of somewhere, I'm just gonna be like, why is Superman here?
What was the most illogical game you've ever played? Any of you guys?
Jiggle game.
Most illogical, at least.
Let's see off the top, man. I don't know. Honkers is pretty high up on the list of games that are just complete nonsense.
True.
He's pretty whack, you know. Actually, a lot of Nintendo games are very loose with their interpretation of reality.
I mean, Mario is like jumping on like live mushrooms and stuff like, and being a plumber. Actually, here's a fun fact for you, Kraid. Nintendo didn't realize what a bounty hunter meant for Samus, and so they added that tag because it sounded cool. But in recent times, when they finally learned about what, well, not only just like one learned what bounty hunter was, like a Metroid Prime and stuff like that, they decided like bounty hunter was not her style. Like when they actually learned, but it's stuck now. I think that's the reason why they say bounty hunter for both, for Samus and like, Captain Falcon, for example. Oh. Oh, this is my contraption, that's why. I remember reading about that. Yeah, it was an interesting thing that, when I heard about that, I was like, man, that actually makes some sense, but at the same time, like, I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't realize that. For the most part, Metroid is more popular here in the West. Yeah, I mean, there is a reason why Metroid even got more sequels. What vehicle would I can make that cause a chain reaction like that? Oh, wait. Is there anything I can use around here? What the frick? You can carry a bowling ball like this?
I guess.
Oh boy.
Or are you aiming for the middle?
I've been trying to. It's hard. Go to bed soon. I can't stick around for a little bit. I mean, I'm just trying to beat this world and get like my stuff, so I won't be streaming for too much longer. Great. Just an FYI. I mean, I don't plan to stream for too long because it's like one of those things. Is just it's. I'd rather not deal with all the staying up too late because I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Because I got D&D sessions to go through. Enjoyed watching it. I'm glad that at least you're enjoying it for the most part. I mean, again, like, I'll play other games as I go. This is kind of how the course of the action goes usually, D. But yeah. Oh, that. Okay, well, that is not what I wanted to do. It's always been fun, yeah. I'm still waiting for the time where your package actually arrives because I still want to make sure that you guys get that package. I think you know what that package. I know I told Skull one of her things in that package, and I know that you probably can guess what yours is, Kraid. More here for stream. I'm glad that to hear that you're here for me. I'm glad that at least I'm entertaining enough for you, dude. Bowling. Yatta! Ooh. Oh, that barely did it. Yes! That would be double D. I can't believe I actually did that. Screw you, Boggle. You're such a terrible father. Alright, just showdown. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so I'm back out here. Oh, I lost my jiggy thingy. Yeah, I'm only playing this game. I'm not 100%ing this like I did with the other Banjo game. Other Banjo game, I would've, but this game is definitely like on the list of I will not 100% this. I am not in the mood to 100% this. That no, people like you when you play a game like this. I mean, to be fair, Kraid, you watched me play Super. Actually, I don't know if you were there live when you watched me play Superman 64, or you just watched my replays. But yeah, there's that. Actually, I really don't know. Did you watch my entire playthrough of Superman 64? I mean, if you like it, D2, you're more than welcome to watch that too. I mean, it was a trip for a beginning, and I have my reasons why I wanted to play it. Oh, you gotta be kidding!
What just happened?
I don't know why this... I hate these cops. I don't hit them once. I don't hit it once. I literally... He hits me and start... It's supposed to be that's a funny thing. Honestly, that's more of an annoying thing. I couldn't be there when you did it live. No worries, dude. I mean, when I play, like, other games you're interested in, I'll let you always know when I have those games. I mean, if I ever decide to play, like, Fire Emblem Three Houses on stream, or, like, Bayonetta, I know I have to tell Skull, because she would want to watch that live no matter what. I don't know what other games you would be interested in, Kraid. that I have yet to play. Because I played a lot of your childhood games. What about you, James? Do you have any childhood games that you would like to see me play? Or any games in general?
I mean, you've already played through the Banjo games, or the 61s and the 64.
That's true, yeah. I want to.
Uh,
I watch when I get the time. Yeah, for sure, D. I will. I hope to get. Why are you after me? Stop it! No, bad cops.
One of the other games I remember from my childhood was Bomberman 64.
All right, I need to do that too. I want you to get that. Yeah, and I appreciate it, D, for sure. Humba Squirter.
Oh god.
And that was from a woman.
Oh no.
I have several questions, and probably none of it's gonna be answered. Oh, brother. Looking forward to Stadium Record. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off the Stadium for next year for sure, Kraid, because I want to get through some of these games and all that. But I'm definitely gonna make some time for you and I to do that. And I think that you and I need to discuss like times where you feel comfortable like either staying up or whatnot. I think that's definitely a discussion. You basically hit it all. Okay. Yeah, but I think I played long enough. I'm definitely not too bored from this game because I've yawned enough on this game for its own good. Now, a year from now, I would say like at least next year, dude. I mean, where's December? Not a year from now. Come on, you gotta do it sooner than just a year from now. I'll wait till next year, but not a whole year. You hear that, James? Listen. You hear this? Hold on. Oh. Come on. I did it for a while. There we go.
Where the cute.
Forgot how late we're in the year. Yeah, no, I'm saying like it's gone so fast. Activate trap card, fuse Jack Frost, use Toma only. Sama hunts more booty than bounty, in my opinion. Maybe. I finally see Justin's stuff. I've been ignoring him for so long. Man, since Justin's here, I guess I gotta play Persona now. Or Xenoblade on stream. But, oh man, it's so late. Dang, I think Justin missed his time. Oh god. I did this joke so many times on him. I think it's just gotten numb at this point. Gotta head up. It was nice chatting. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna end it off anyway, for sure, because it is getting late. Let's see who to raid. Yeah, have a good night, Kraid. Did you just this man just complain about I didn't complain. No. See, it's a joke with my streams where this where Persona and Xenoblade. I do like Xenoblade. I played 2. I never played 1, but I saw an entire playthrough of it. I did like the story, and I'm playing through 3 as slow as I can be. I am still playing through X, and I need to play Torna. But I do like Xenoblade. I really do. I want to get the Xenogears series for sure. The rest of the before it. But it's a joke where I basically say I will play these games, but Paragon Greninja, one of my mods and people I know in real life that has been on my streams for like since I began streaming 4 years ago on a consistent basis. And I say consistent because technically my first stream was like many years ago, but 4 years ago basically was like when I actually started streaming consistently and all that. Have a good night, Skull. I'll chat with you later for sure. You rest well. I could hear socket. Okay. Yeah, no. It was more of like I would be joking like, oh, he's on. He would want to watch me play these, but it's like, oh wait, I have a schedule to do. I have other plans. It's like, oh dude, it's so late, and it's just like, oh, I can't play these right now. It's not like I don't want to play them. I've been considering some of them playing on stream because one thing, like I don't know if I told you, but one of my biggest reasons why I stream is to play games that I've been wanting to play or been recommended. I've been wanting to play them for a long time or finish them in a sense. Oh my god, Skull is going to bed with Fire Emblem being played. That's funny. Yeah, I do want to play some games. I've been considering them, but again, like the issue why I haven't been putting them on stream is that they're very long RPGs, and I already have very long games as it is, a couple of them. One of which, staying up now. Okay, hold on. Let me just replay this so you can listen to it. Yeah, you had take care, Kraid. Have a good night. Yeah, but I do have some long games. Explorers of Sky, I still need to play, and I need to do that. You don't have to commit to play. Well, here's the thing, though. In my opinion, I just don't like to unfinish games. I really don't. That's why it's like, I'm a gamer who wants to see the full thing that the game has to offer. At least in terms of beating the main game. That doesn't include DLCs, doesn't include 100%ing, it just beats the main game. That's why I beat Superman 64, and other games I just play for the campaign. So in that regard, I personally just play games just to play them. And I want to finish at least the story, even if you don't enjoy the game. I find still some enjoyment in some games. Like I know that some games I haven't enjoyed, but for various other reasons, whether the mechanics are rough. Superman 64, for example, that was rough, but I had some funny moments with it, so it was still like an endearing thing. Like, yeah, there's that. There's other games I played because I just played. I know there's certain games I did axe early on, because like when I first started, I was playing like Mario Tennis Aces, and I stopped that for my own personal reasons. And the reason why is that when I was playing that, Aces, that was during a harsh time during my starting with my stream, because like when it was like one of the second or third, like no, it was a third stream, I think, third or fourth I was doing, and it was just such a bad week because it's not a bad game. I liked it in for the most part, but I didn't get to beat a lot of it because like it was more so that reason wasn't because of the Aces game, it was more so because of the catch him right this I mean yeah it was more so because I had a rough time streaming that week. I had no one watching, and I was like hoping for friends to join in, and I have enjoyed my friends like James, for example, joining in, and then there's other chatters I've gone through like Kraid and Skull. Like I've wanted that. Nowadays I can stream by myself. I've stopped thinking about the viewership and stuff like that. But back then it was like, oh, heavy on the viewership, and I'm glad I stopped that because it really ruined streaming for me for a long time. So, but I always enjoyed having you guys on. Like, I'm glad that you guys are here. I really do appreciate it. It really does help with like a lot of my streams in the long run, no matter what, how little you guys like just show up or just come in and say hi. Like, it really does. Feeling always look at the viewer count. Yeah, I turn off the viewer count. I try to, like, but we gotta play stuff that. Yeah, I honestly I will consider playing Persona 4. I've been considering playing Persona 4. We always love to drop by. Yeah, no, of course. Like, I will always like you guys dropping by. And yeah, I will consider playing Persona. At the very least, consider playing Persona 4. I don't consider playing Persona 3 because I don't have that, or portable. I don't want to even play that because there's the better version, in my opinion, on the PS2. And then there's like Persona 5, which I'm honestly might just play on my own. Like, certain games I will just play on my own personally, and that's just me. Alright, that Fire Emblem song is gone. Do I have another Fire Emblem in this? I think I have a lot of Pokemon in this playlist. Oh, we just played Banjo-Kazooie. Unless you keep eating my favorite snack. I mean, I'll always eat your favorite snack. I mean, come on. Just get your own skull. Like, if you can't find your own skull, well, sucks to be you then. Yeah, but no, I seriously do have fun streaming. I've had fun just playing games like Scott. Maybe one day, Skull one day, but yeah, I'll consider playing P4 Golden, but P5 Royal has to be like, I most likely play that on my own. But yeah, I know there's like a game I want to bring James in and like maybe a couple friends in, but I have to finish up a couple games on my list of games first before I consider pulling that in, and I want to do that soon. So James, I'll let you in on it later once everything's set up. And don't worry, you don't have to pay. It actually should be free.
So this guy.
But yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, if you ever wanted to do JRPG, like I highly recommend watching my playthrough of Skies of Arcadia. Like, that one is on YouTube. It's all playlist there. It's long, but I played on my used to Wednesday streams. But it was a long game. It has its own problems, but I honestly enjoyed it. It's a JRPG. You might enjoy it. I highly recommend at least watching the beginning parts. And if you want to play it on it, you can go emulate it on Dreamcast or the GameCube version. GameCube version is actually better though because it fixes a few things, but it's up to you on that regard. I played it enough to feel accomplished, and I didn't play it 100%. I don't want to play it 100%, but it's definitely a game I would consider playing if you want to get a JRPG. It's a hidden gem, I would say. Either way, yeah. I will end it off here. I'm trying to figure out who do I want to raid. Oh, Mdun is live. Mdun is always live when I am like streaming. I rate Mdun again. Like, that's always he's always my go-to because he always streams like when I am ending stream. So you know what? Let's screw it. Let's rate Mdun. But yeah, I'll let everyone go to bed. Or D, you have a good rest of your day for sure. And I will catch you all later in the week. I'll just stream tomorrow at D&D. That should still be going. If not, I have other plans. But I still plan to play more my single player games like Banjo and all that stuff. So again, I have plans, but I need to execute them. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you later. Everyone have a good night. I'll see you guys in another stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. And of course, stay safe no matter what, alright? Good night, Skull, and I'll talk to you guys, both of you guys. Kraid, D, everyone, Skull, like, I'll catch you guys later for sure. Like, one way or another, I'll catch you guys on the stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. Everyone stay safe. Everyone just take it easy, and I'll play some games with you guys at some point for sure. That's a promise. But till then, sleep well, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.